Welcome to John Michael's Rockbox. I'm your host, John Michael. I get to host this show it's a show about you. If you're a musician, if you're a solo artist, if you're a painter, if you write books, you're a dance club, well, I'd like to hear from you. Send me your information to jmrockbox@mcaet.org. All right, we'd like to hear from you, and somebody will get right back to you. Now, also, if you'd like to watch the show, simply go to mcaet.org/watch, and you'll see all the variations on how you can watch the Rockbox. And, well, this show really wouldn't last without you, so we do definitely need your donations, and visit mcaet.org/donate. We'd like to welcome you to the Rockbox, and with that being said, let's head on over and meet our guest, and welcome to the Rockbox. All right, welcome back. Good to have you along with us today. Another edition of the Rockbox, and today we have Zack Freitas. Zack.
You got it.
Zack.
He said it right too.
Huh? I was practicing on my way over. And Zack actually has been on before on the Rockbox, of course.
With the old band.
Yeah, with your old band.
And as we were talking about last time, band members come and go.
Yes, they do.
Well, it looks like I'm the only band member.
So the Kismet's
done. If it comes back, that'll be cool, but if I'm the slave driver for that band, I might as well slave drive myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. You got all these ideas in your head. And
yeah, and it's just, the other guys just wanted to pursue other things. So I respect that. The drummer from the last band actually recorded the album that I'm releasing this weekend.
Oh, good deal.
So it worked out for the best.
Which, by the way, Zack is, in case you haven't figured it out yet, is now solo material in the fact of music-wise. I don't know about his dating relationship.
Well, now that I've got a ukulele, all the girls want a lesson.
Ukulele is quite popular, and so
way to go.
Oh, heck yeah! So, were you branching out, man? Are you different styles?
No, I just use the ukulele to score dates.
Yeah. Hey, baby, I got a ukulele. Huh?
Yeah. Most of them own one. They just never tried it. So.
My dad gave this to me. Can you show me how to use it? I know. Is it your manager, Jacqueline, made fun of us because he said, the girls don't talk like that.
Well, that's what we hear.
So how's it going solo? I mean,
great.
Yeah?
Yeah, no, I've never played so much in a year before, so it's going really good. I made an investment and released a solo record last year in October, and it really paid off. And so, yeah, I've been playing a lot. I've been playing a lot in Monterey because of Jacqueline.
Right.
And it's been a really good year. I kind of want to take a vacation, but when November, December comes up, it just slows down anyway. So.
Oh yeah, no, I get it.
By the time that's over, I'll be hurting to play again. So
is it a mixture of both indoor outdoor gigs?
Yeah.
And so if you live around the Monterey Bay Area, the weather changes. Our summer, oddly enough, around Monterey is wintertime.
Yeah.
For most everybody else,
Yeah.
except for the rain that we're all going to get, but so.
Well, it's nothing like the Netherlands or anything. We still got it.
Which you never know, you might be touring, so you better start looking
I was there earlier this year.
Were you?
Yeah.
So
it was great. Yeah. I was playing at like every bar that I found, and I was playing for like this rowboat tour thing.
Yeah.
And I got invited by this lady, Anne Marie. She worked for KRML, and it was a wild trip.
Really?
Yeah.
How much fun is that?
On a scale of 1 to 10, probably an 11.
Really?
Yeah, especially if you're having Heineken for breakfast. You might not remember a whole lot of it, but it's fun.
See, I played, I think, last night somewhere. I don't even know what street it was. Huh?
Yeah. Guys, tell me where I was last night.
Oh my gosh. So did they set it up? You set it up yourself?
They said just pay your airfare and we'll take care of everything else.
Really?
And they did, yeah. They gave us a place to stay. We lived on a boat, and they fed us, and yeah.
Man, so going solo is kind of a cool thing to do. Was it branching out, reaching out? It was like, I don't know, man, I'm used to my bands.
No,
Can I do this?
I've got a better group going on now. It's like Zack Freitas and the Hired Guns. And,
right.
I've got a really good group of guys. I've got Bruce Gilsenan on guitar.
I know Bruce.
You know Bruce, yeah. And I'm sure he wants me to say he says hi. and and Tim Duffy on drums and Adam Martinez on bass, and I've just got an all-star team right now.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
And is this band out running around doing stuff too?
Oh yeah, we're playing Cooper's on Friday as like a pre-release for the album, and
Right.
then Saturday is like the official release.
And you're going to continue the solo thing besides.
Yeah,
So.
hire these guys out, but pursue being solo. Yeah.
Right. Because sometimes you need a band. Even the solo artists.
No, I mean like, I need a band, of course,
Yeah.
but I'd just rather pay the guys so that way I don't have to worry about egos
Right.
getting in the way and stuff.
Yeah, and coming up here real soon, we'll talk about the doing the solo thing and how butting heads, I guess you might want to say, with band members and the way Zack is going about it. It's not you. It's been done for a long time.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about that. We'll talk about websites and a lot more fun stuff. But right now, we're going to let you witness Zack Freitas and hear what Zack's all about. Zack, let's check this out.
I'm gonna take the wheel and wear it down to the bone. Do what I feel and never come back home. No, I love you, it's a matter of fact. Can I do so? Please don't overreact. Will you miss me? Ooh, will you miss me like I'll miss you? Tell me, baby, I've been here before. I swear I'm going crazy and ready to be one out the door. Stop spotting the sport. I had a feeling that you didn't want to know. Or I've been dreaming of a better place to go. Across the screen, oh, and you don't look back. Tell myself that I'm not sure if I really believe that. Ooh, do you see that I love you too? Tell me, baby, I've been here before. I swear I'm going crazy. I'm ready to be one out the door. I'm starting to be one for my time. Pack my bags and leave it all behind. Brand new life in any state of mind. I'm just trying to be one for my time. Pack my bags and leave it all behind. Brand new life in any state of mind. Tell me, baby, I've been here before. I swear I've gone crazy and ready to be one out the door. Tell me, baby, I've been here before. I swear I've gone crazy and ready to be one out the door. Sounds fun to explore. Be the one out the door. Be the one out the door. Tell me, baby, I've been here before. Tell me, baby, I've been here before. I swear, going crazy. I swear, going crazy. I'll be there, just maybe not the Liberty Door.
Well, there you go. Zack Freitas on his own, going solo. Now, we talked a little bit on our first break about going solo and button heads, and it's not necessarily bands break up because everybody's angry at each other, but sometimes it's just artistic differences.
Yeah, it's like Lennon-McCartney syndrome.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you'll work together really well
Yeah.
for a while, and then eventually you just want to branch out and do different things. Yeah.
Because not everybody has the same taste buds.
For sure. Or the same drive.
Right.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, well, maybe we'll book that this week.
Maybe I'll quit my job. I mean,
Yeah, all those fun things. Yeah, 'cause pursuing a musical career it's
psychotic.
Yeah.
Somewhat.
I mean, you got to have a love and a drive and a desire, right?
Yeah. And balls.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, give them example. I mean, you know, for you to sit here and do what you're doing, running around, maybe give some tips on, you know, running around, booking, finding managers, whatever.
Know your limits.
Yeah.
For one, yeah. Know your limits and trust your gut, especially with people.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, because a lot of people want to take advantage of you out there. A lot of people will solicit to you and say, oh, you know, I know so-and-so, or if you pay me, I'll get you connected with this, you know, and that's always kind of a bad setup. So
Right.
always go with the people that, you know, they just come to you and they want to help. Yeah, that's what I would say.
Yeah, it is really, when you have people that are willing to jump right in and help you right away.
People like Jacqueline Cabot.
Yeah, you got to watch out for that girl. You know, so no, she's a good person.
Yeah.
Research the people that are coming to you to offer whatever services they wanted, because you know, I could put you in with, I know whatever, you know. If it sounds kind of iffy, it probably is. Always research the people that you're going to be dealing with.
If their website looks bad, they're probably pretty bad at what they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, you know, and is Jacqueline booking for you, or do you do partial booking yourself? Or
I partially book myself, but she does the majority of the booking in Monterey.
Right.
Yeah, and so it allows me to be more of an artist and focus on the songwriting and stuff.
Sure. Yeah. Because that's part of that gig of being an artist running around. And really, it doesn't matter if you're like a painter, a baker, a dancer. You're going to have some sort of management at some point, because they will go out for you, right? And talk to the people that need to be talked to, set you up wherever you're going to be set up. Okay, we're going to need this, we're going to after this, what time are we supposed to be there? And basically all you got to do is just make sure you're there.
Yeah, yeah.
Do your gig.
You need someone to look over your best interest.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So how is it, man? What styles are you branching out in different
musical styles?
Yeah.
Yeah, on this next record, Desolation Animals, like I do, you know, my traditional singer-songwriter, like Elliott Smith kind of stuff, but, you know, like what I was playing earlier, you know, it's like quasi-country and then like hard rock, but there's also some like electronic stuff that I never thought I'd be doing. Because my old drummer, he would make beats on his computer, and I used to think that was like the bane of music, but actually it's pretty cool.
Yeah?
You know? Yeah, you never know what you're gonna come up with, and I've had some happy accidents, so.
I think that's probably a lot with a lot of artists, don't you think?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, when you're sitting there and you're creating, I mean, I remember a story I heard of Keith Richards from the Rolling Stones, was sleeping, used to carry a little tiny cassette tape recorders. You might want to ask your parents what that is. And woke up in the middle of the night and had, I think it was Jumpin' Jack Flash. And he played that to that and woke up the next day, didn't know that he'd done it.
Of course,
you know,
yeah.
And there it was, and it was some major hit for the Rolling Stones.
Yeah, I love that
you
song
know,
too.
And I use that example just because inspiration pops up when it pops up.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
be it like you with the, you know, your drummer showing you something, and you know, Keith Richards with sleeping, and you know, right? So
yeah, you never know what's gonna happen. Just keep your ear low to the ground for your material.
Do you have like this little ding? Hey, wonder if this will work.
Oh yeah, especially when you're trying to go to bed. Yeah.
Never fails, right?
Never fails, and then the process starts all over again. You're not going to bed till 4 in the morning.
Brain doesn't turn off. You're a musician. 4 in the morning is usually bedtime.
That's my cutoff time.
Yeah. Hey, why don't we go ahead and check out another song from Zack. Here, check this out, all right? Zack Freitas is on the Rockbox.
You're sick, I'm your disease. When you see me bleeding, all you want is a drink. Nectar, whiskey, another beast of bourbon, home remedy. Sugar, anytime you want me. But when your vision is clear, now never want to see me. Know your white lies. You can make as many as the stars in the sky. About her, what about you and me? Know your mind. Gonna spend a lifetime like another broken bottle of wine. Roll the floor, waiting to be swept away. Sugar, come to me. You don't need to be angry, it could be so sweet. I'm here anytime you want me. But when your vision is clear, now never want to see. Sugar, come to me. Sugar, come to me. You don't need to be angry, it could be so sweet. You don't need to be angry, it could be so sweet. Sugar, it could be so sweet, like nectar whiskey.
Man, that's awesome stuff, Zach. Way to go.
Thank you.
It's going on your own, I think, was probably a wise choice, to find yourself.
Yeah, it was like I was planning on being a solo artist before the whole band thing,
Yeah.
but things just fell into place and I had a chance to put together a band, which I swore I would never do again, because bands, they're like girlfriends. I knew, they come and go, so yeah, it's a terrible thing to say.
but I get it, man, absolutely, because it kind of works out that way.
Yeah.
So where can people find you, Zach?
You can find me on my website, for one, zackfreitas.com, zackfreitas.com. You can find me on Facebook, just Zack Freitas, zackfreitas. I lay off Twitter. I'm not a big fan of Twitter, especially the kind of people that use Twitter. And I mean, where else would you want to find me? Instagram, you can find me on Instagram.
Yeah. Pretty much a lot of the social media. I haven't tried Twitter, but I heard
it's lame. It's not that great anyway.
I'm not a kid. I couldn't do that.
Yeah, you can also, if you want to purchase my music, I highly recommend you go on Bandcamp. So you type in zackfreitas.bandcamp.com, because if you were to buy it from like iTunes or something, they get a bigger cut than I do, really.
Oh.
So Bandcamp's a better deal if you want to purchase my music. Otherwise, you can go on Spotify and you can stream it over there too.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
So maybe you give them some ideas then about like Bandcamp and setting up and something like that for themselves, artists out there struggling.
It's not hard. It's not hard at all. Just go to Bandcamp and create your own profile and you can upload your stuff.
Really?
Yeah, it's that easy.
Huh.
Yeah. It's kind of like for the birds, but it's a good thing.
Right.
Like people that are really into finding independent music, coming from an artist, not some big corporation record label or something.
Right.
Yeah, Bandcamp is the place.
Well, and in these days anymore, record companies are, I don't know, I see it.
They're not what they used to be.
No.
They're
Oh,
not.
by
They're
far
not
gone.
developing an artist nowadays.
No.
What they're doing is they're making as much money as they can off an artist, and then letting them go.
Yeah.
whether that artist is going to be in debt to the company or not. But there's this one girl, she's got this song called Cash Me Outside, and she's just this I don't know, like 14-year-old girl that was on Dr. Phil, and she just got a
Right.
bad attitude, and she made this music video, and she can't even rap, and it's got like 10 million views, and it's a terrible song, and she's signed to a record label just because of that, and it's...
Really?
Yeah, so if people like that are getting signed over to record labels and I'm not, I don't really need a record label then.
They're reaching. They're
Yeah.
struggling.
Yeah.
Because now anymore, artists are really doing everything themselves.
Yeah.
Almost. I mean,
Well, I started my own record label, Frequency Records, so that
Yeah.
way I can brand it the way I want to do it, and maybe in the future I'll start signing other artists, but for now I'm just using it as my own way to release my material and copyright it.
so you're going to be a record label.
Maybe. I mean, I have my own record label already, but we'll see. I know, I'm trash talking the labels. I'm like, well, I have one, so.
It's just
You're going down, Sub Pop.
That's right. So the thing is, social media now and I don't mean just not just solo artists, but bands in general, because everybody's taking care of their own.
Yeah.
Social media is just the world is there. So,
Yeah, it's like media diarrhea.
Kind of is. I mean, you just got to use it, and you got to be hound at it. I mean,
Yeah.
you've got to attack social media, with almost besides creating your music every other waking moment.
It's a whole nother job in itself, which is a job I don't want to have. I mean, I try and lay off social media.
So you get managers.
Exactly. People like Jacqueline, who are hounds on social media.
Yeah. and it comes in handy. So there you go. It's awesome, man. I'd run into Zack a couple times, and then I found out he was a solo artist. And then I'd heard some of your stuff, and I was thinking, well, good for you. I've had a couple people on the show that have changed direction in their musical career, and some stayed with bands. But their style went from, like, one was punk and went to blues, and just was outstanding.
Yeah.
And then, you with a band like you were and flying off solo, outstanding. So keep your chin up, man. Get out there and keep attacking it. Pretty soon, you're gonna see this guy with his own record label, Zack Freitas, huh? Thanks for being on the Rockbox, man.
Of course. Thank you, John.
I saw a fallen angel this morning in the hospital. I said, how'd you get here? She told me, I don't know. I thought she was a liar. I'd like to speak with your manager. How could you hurt such a perfect creature? Her hair was white as snow. I won't let her go. This is better than heaven. This is better than him. If this is better than heaven, I'll treat you better than he did. I made a deal with the devil, who sold me this damn guitar. Wish I could trade all away my evil, just to mend a broken arm. I had a heart of iron to harbor my filthy soul, but she's got a love like fire. She turned it into gold. Tonight I will light the candle to keep us safe in the emergency room. I'll be the shepherd at her vigil while I'm howling at moon. So I called up St. Peter. I'd like to speak with your manager. You made a black sheep of an angel. Now she belongs to me on earth. No need to make it example. Lord, you're making it worse. Keep her here with me, I've got a lot to learn from her. I won't let her go. This is better than heaven. This is better than him. If this is better than heaven, I'll treat you better than he did. This is better than heaven. This is better than him. This is better than heaven. I'll treat you better than he did. 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 Even if it's a sin. You don't need to fight more. Played this game and I know the score. The same. All's fair in love as in war. Gone too far and you can't come back. Don't know who you are, what I'm looking at. Shouldn't be too hard when I forget you. Cover up my scars with a new tattoo. Light me up another cigarette while you light through your perfect teeth. Sometimes I forget you're beautiful to me. I don't cry and I don't regret because I got more than I deserve. For in the end I knew this was gonna hurt. Reconstruct my heart and fill it up with dirt. With a grain of salt, but don't you rub it in my wounds. Say it's not just